We are going to be looking at what is a show of visual artwork of things around Greensburg, Pennsylvania. That's the old factory at Grapeville. Another shot of that, a painting right after the place was built. That's in town, Mr. Toad's. Everybody knows what that is. That's the courthouse, Westmoreland County Courthouse. This is up at Seton Hill, some seldom seen scenery, the old boiler house. This was in an alley in Greensburg, and it's gone now. A roofscape of Seton Hill. Down at the train station, a woodcut from 1975. Another woodcut from the 80s of the Rialto. Here we have a shot looking at the Greensburg profile. The old General Green, which is gone now, a woodcut. This is out by Latrobe, St. Xavier's, right after the fire, and that place is gone. That's the administration building at Seton Hill. A painting of the factory out at Grapeville, the old Westmoreland glass. That was Kruppar, Dr. Kruppar's house and office. That's in Ludwig, an etching. St. Clair Supply, a tinted drawing. That's down at West Overton, when they used to make whiskey down there around 1915. Also at West Overton, a painting of the Christian Overholt House. Mar Hall at Seton Hill, a woodcut. That is when Mount Pleasant Street used to go over top of the railroad. That's the East Greensburg Railroad Station, long gone. An old slow freight chugging into Jeanette going west. The Pettyjohn House on Harrison Avenue in Greensburg. Jeanette glass in the 1920s. That's in Greensburg, or it was, not anymore. It was the valve company, Walworth Valves, Seton Hill. Another Seton Hill shot, an old photograph that's been tinted and fixed up a bit. An etching of the Crowshore House and the factory at Grapeville. Again, down at Westmoreland, rather St. Clair Supply. That's up in Ludwig. That's the church at Tunnel Street in Maine. A profile shot, a drawing of Seton Hill. That's a painting of Seton Hill, probably from the 80s. That's done at Lynch Field when a circus was there. This is many years ago, around 1870, when there was still a tunnel going through out at Westmoreland Glass in Grapeville and etching. Seton Hill, up at Seton Hill, Sullivan Hall. That's a painting of the factory at Grapeville. Down at Youngwood, we're looking at the railroad station. The cathedral up at the top of Main Street in Greensburg. Daniels and Miller, scrap dealers, just west of town. That's in Ludwig, storage and transfer building. About 1920, showing the factory at Grapeville. This is a woodcut. This shows the Cope building in Greensburg. That building held the first steam engine in Greensburg, installed in 1826. That's the Greensburg Ice and Coal Company, no longer there since the 1920s. And I think we've seen that before. That's an etching of Westmoreland glass. That same factory, when it was known as Westmoreland Specialty Company. And that is Mr. Toad's nice old brick building, brick and stone. The courthouse. And we're getting to the point where we should say so long because we've seen enough of this. It was Jim Miller's artwork done over a good many years. And we're going to say so long now, and bye-bye.